Internet, good morning. My name is Magnitude, and welcome back to Mag in the Morning, my early morning podcast show. I got really close to the fucking camera there. This is just the most laid back thing ever. It's just me talking about whatever. If you have topic ideas, leave them in the description. This is more of just like, hey, I'm driving, I want to know what's going on. This is with Steve and stuff of that nature. There's going to be no structure in the slightest. It's going to be me looking around and stuff. There's going to be nothing really of that importance that you want to, look at, unless you really enjoy seeing me, but we're going to be doing that. In this episode, we are going to discuss Pax East, at least, and then we're probably going to go off into other topics and ideas and stuff of that nature. So, what we have coming up is Pax East. I have my Pax passes. I don't know. There's like a number on the bottom. I don't want to like show the number in case it's like something I shouldn't do. There's Saturday and there's Sunday, and I got them all like Pokemon. But I'll be going to PAX East. I'll be rooming with, of course, Moody Pawns, of course, Shady Penguin, and of course, X-Rays Ovation in the same room. We're probably gonna be there. Never. We got a really cheap hotel, which is nice. But it's gonna be my first PAX, so I don't really know what to expect. I'm kind of hoping it's, I'm kind of hoping that there's not a lot of structure. I just walk around and I just fuck around for a weekend. It'd be kind of fun. But I am gonna cosplay as Butterfree probably for 2 out of 3 days. I got my morph suit ready to go for Butterfree. It's gotta make the wings, but I'm gonna be good to go. I can't wait. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited to do that. 2 reasons. One, I enjoy having a good time. I enjoy being the center of attention and being the life of a party. And 2, I feel that's going to help my channel grow because I'm going to get business cards made and they're all going to be like, who's that awesome Butterfree? And I'm like, here's my business card, bitch. Check out my channel and subscribe to my Pokemon videos. Yeah, subscribe to the Pokemon videos. But gonna be Butterfree. I can't wait. It's gonna be awesome. But like honestly, though, my plans, I guess, just to kind of hang around other YouTubers all weekend, talk about just doing Pokemon and whatever. And it's gonna be fantastic, and I can't wait. And I think though, I'm getting a little off topic. I know Shady Penguin sarcastically asked for my pants size. So I'm going to go ahead and show him my pants size. Lucky Brand jeans. 30, where is that? There's the tag. 31 by 34. So there you go, Shady Penguin. That is my pants size. In case you're really curious about buying me some slacks. I know what. I know he's going to give me some slacks for my birthday. Quality pair of slacks. But PAX is going to be great. I don't foresee any problems unless, I get hit by like an 18-wheeler and I die on the way there. Which would suck. I mean, realistically, I could die anywhere. I could die right now, the house could just fall and implode on me. But realistically, it's probably not going to happen. But it's going to be 3 days of me just hanging out with YouTubers and doing my own thing. And being Butterfree, we cannot undermine the Butterfree representation that's going to be happening. Mostly because my goal is just to be unforgettable. I know a lot of people don't enjoy being that kind of attention, don't really, because it's really a polarizing thing. It's it's either gonna be it's either gonna be like hated or loved. But I think I'm entertaining enough where I can make it loved. I'm gonna be playing. I wish I had this cable that I could play speakers, and it's I'm gonna be doing a quiver dance to. I'm hoping the Baha Men, can you move it like this? So, can you move it like this? I can shake it like that. Can you move it like this? I can shake it like that. And I'm gonna be dancing around as Butterfree. It's gonna be great. But a lot of people won't normally do that sort of thing because it's like I'm gonna be making a fool out of myself. And a lot of people don't enjoy doing that, but I love making a fool out of myself because I'm just having a great time and people's opinions of me don't matter. And as long as I'm having fun, who cares what guy X is saying about me across the room, pointing at me? Because I don't care. It doesn't make a difference. So, yeah. But PAX, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fantastic. I can't wait. to go. I've been to a couple other like conventions before. I went to MLG Columbus. That was where my friend Pat was a tuxedo morph suit guy, and he had a lot of fun there. And that was a much more rigid group of people because they're there for like a tournament. You know, this isn't just nerds going to hang out because PAX is full of nerds, and I can't wait because I'm one of those nerds. I've gone to some Pokemon Pit tournaments back in the day, which have been interesting. I had one where the turnout was horrible, but we still had fun though because we were in Jersey for the weekend. But we were mostly in New Jersey for all of them, exclusively in New Jersey for all of them. And it was fun, you know. Met some cool people. I enjoy being in that type of environment with a lot of people with a common interest. So I enjoy that. I enjoy that a lot. And forgot what I was gonna say about that. You know, I just kind of like I just enjoy that type of atmosphere where I can just be among people who, you know, we do the same things. And from what I understand, I'm really good at making people laugh and giggle. So I'm gonna be trying to do that. Gotta enforce the giggles. There's gonna be a 2 giggle minimum. If you haven't giggled at least twice in my presence, I'm gonna punch in the mouth. And that's gonna be as a Butterfree. So if you get punched in the mouth by Butterfree, that's really your loss. I mean, it's probably not gonna knock you out because Butterfree's attack is pitiful. So what do I know? I don't know because it's I don't know. Whatever. But I've gone to Pokemon Nationals in 2012, which was fantastic. It's a room full of people playing Pokemon across from a room full of people playing Pokemon, and it was great. Talked to a lot of people there. You know, met some cool people. Went with a lot of Pokemon players, so we just kind of did Pokemon all weekend, and it was fantastic. And I have a feeling PAX is going to be the same with more video games and more cosplayers. So I really just can't. I just really can't wait for that. But Nationals was awesome. It was really hot though. We went to Nationals. It was really hot, like 100 degrees every day. We were right across the road from the Pirates AAA Baseball Club, and right behind us was the Colts Stadium, Lucas Oil Stadium. So that was kind of interesting. But I really like. I just can't wait to go fucking to PAX. It's gonna be great. Rooming with some cool people, and that being said, like it's just gonna be one of those times where I know I'm gonna like meet some people and we're gonna have like I'm assuming Saturday night we're probably all gonna go out somewhere and just do whatever. I hope that's my expectation. I don't know. Like I really don't want to like. I have a bad not a bad feeling. Like I don't want to end up going, and then Saturday night comes around and then we just go to someone's room and we just kind of sit around and play Pokemon. I want to we'll be in Boston. We gotta go out and gotta fucking do something, man. I don't want to sit around all day, but yeah. I mean, back when we did the PMP tournaments, usually after the tournament, or we would go for lunch somewhere. But then after the tournament, we just kind of, go out more and do something else because we were in New Jersey. I remember I wanted to buy an airsoft gun, but the Dick's Sporting Goods was closed, which was weird. I remember we were in Indianapolis for National. CVS was closed at 7 o'clock on a Friday night. Okay, that homeless lady was nice enough to show us and tell us where the CVS was, and it was closed, so that sucks. We ended up getting a fruit bowl and a giant thing of cheese balls. So that was actually that was a quality trip, though. Yeah, that was a quality trip. So I had some on Twitter for some suggestions. I am gonna definitely do something more about PAX as time goes on, but I had suggestions to talk about GBA Season 2, the GBA, which is just about over. We have the final game coming up, the championship game. I'm gonna be doing like a playoff podcast sort of thing. We got an All-Star game coming up. We got some more like postseason stuff, but GBA Season 2. We have all the slots filled for GBA Season 2, so I apologize if you're trying to get in Season 2. But Season 3, we're going to be adding 2 more at the end. We're adding 6 people this season, and then 2 more after that to make it a full 16 teams. And then the 2 spots up for Season 3 are going to be open tryouts, which I will get to as Season 2 ends. So don't worry about that for now. Just enjoy the competition, videos, everything, and just enjoy that for now because it's going to be fantastic. But we're going to be adding 6 new teams. Going to be adding 4 more games, so 14 games total. And the draft is gonna be fun because what happens in the GBA is you have Pokemon that are contracted out by year length, so based on their draft order. So back when we did our first draft, rounds 1 to 3 were on a 3-season contract, 4 to 6 were on a 2-season, and everything else was on a 1-season. So all things on a 1-season are now going back into the draft pool along with everything else that's available, and we got to redraft again. We got to redraft just to fill those slots, but obviously the new teams are drafting full teams. But it's gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited for the new draft. I'm excited for next year because I had such a pitiful and abysmal season. It's tough, man. I had such high hopes, especially because I'm making a league, and all of a sudden I turn around and it's just like, well, that's unfortunate. We finished the worst team in the league with a 9-game losing streak. I was a 1-turn wake away from being 2-1. I was 13 HP away from winning that. I was maybe a shadow sneak away from beating Gub. But whatever. A lot of what ifs. A lot of stuff that didn't happen, didn't drop the way it did. It just unfortunate. But like I said, we're adding 6 new teams. We already have them filled, unless somebody miraculously drops out. But I wouldn't hold on hope for that because we have a lot of interest to join this league. So I don't think someone would just go, yeah, I don't want to do it. I don't really want to do this anymore. So sorry, I don't know what to do. But yeah. Speaking of conventions, I went to a couple VGCs, Video Game Championship Pokemon, in my life. I told 2010 that I went, where I met my girlfriend, Alina, and we've been dating since a week after that. So Pokemon conventions doing good work for your old buddy Steve here. And then I went the year later with Fizzy Stardust. We went with Fizzy Stardust, and that was awesome. We got Maryland to sign our stuff. Went with Sucker for Jessica as well. So it was a lot of fun. I just love being in that environment. I don't know. I enjoy it. It's one of my interests, so it's definitely something that I like doing, and it's people I like being around. But most of my Pokemon related convention experiences have been solid, except for that one PMP tournament where nobody showed up, which sucks. But I guess the good news is we just got a vacation, not a vacation. It was like a 4-day trip to Jersey, which I guess you want to call that a vacation, but Morristown though, it was a nice hotel. It was quality, America's Best Value Inn. By that it was the cheapest we could find, but it wasn't that bad. The door was kind of broken on one side. But I actually remembered we stayed at one hotel one time. It was in Ohio, right next to a Giant Eagle, which is the name of a grocery store. It was the Super 8, and we had a Waffle House making its grand opening, right in the parking lot of the Super 8. You'd pull here's the road, and you would pull into the parking lot, and as you pulled in, there was the Waffle House and the hotel, and it was great stuff. We never went there, but it was just the fact of the grand opening to a Waffle House was just funny. But it was fun. It was Ohio, and I got pulled over on the way back for following too close in the slow lane during rush hour on the highway. They're just fishing for an out-of-stater. It's very upsetting. Well, the cop was a dick, too. He woke up Alina in the back seat. She was sleeping in the back seat. He woke her up to see her passport and her ID and took her out of the car to ask her questions. We were trying to smuggle an illegal immigrant out of from Canada through Ohio, because that's our plan of action. It was stupid. It was really, 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 really stupid. But, either way. Most of my convention experiences have been solid. They've been fun. So PAX East should be the same thing. I said we're going with Shady Penguin and X-Ray Ovation, and of course rooming with my girlfriend. That'd be kind of weird if I wasn't, but I am. So that's gonna be a thing. And I don't really know what to expect because I've never been to a PAX before. But I am assuming that they're gonna be full. They're just gonna be fun. Just a lot of stuff and just a lot of people and just. Gonna be great. All these Poketubers that don't know who I am are gonna be there, and I'm gonna be Butterfree. It's gonna be fantastic. But on the topic of fantastic, baseball just started up yesterday, and I'm a very huge baseball fan. Boston Red Sox, my entire life. My actually first real baseball memory is the playoffs in 2003 against the Yankees. remember watching those playoff games on one of those big pull-down screens. And my first specific, like when fucking Pedro Martinez threw down, was it Don Zimmer? That sounds right. Like threw down Don Zimmer on the mound. I think it was that 03? I'm looking at it actually right now. Pedro Don Zimmer. When did that happen? Was that 03? It was 03. Yep, that's exactly what it was. 03. And then Aaron Boone kind of hit the home run. But 04 was a solid day. But baseball started up. Red Sox won last year somehow. Like I don't know. That team was just so broken and it shouldn't have won. They just had a team full of stopgappers. Like, Shane Victorino just kind of holding out until Jackie Bradley gets going. And like I said, AJ Pertinsky this year is just stopgapping for the catchers in the minor leagues. I think he's on a 1-year deal. He knows what he's there for. He's just there for the minor league catchers to get better for one more season, then he's out of it. And he knows. Johnny Gomes, just stop. We got Grady Sizemore, which is kind of cool. I'm pretty pumped about that. But we lost yesterday 1-0, or 2-1, which is fine. Nelson Cruz, man, hit that home run. You got so much fucking money after coming off a suspension. It's I don't know. Maybe I just don't agree with people making that much money. I don't know, coming off a suspension, but I don't know, whatever. I'm who am I to play the moral police or whatever. But every year I don't want to say the Angels because they're just stacked. But I really want to see the Seattle Mariners do well because they got Logan Morrison, they got Robinson Cano, and they got Corey Hart, I think. So I mean, they're adding to their offense. That was their problem. Oh wait, Logan Morrison. Did they get him too? I'm pretty sure they got Logan Morrison. Did they? Yeah. Seattle Mariners. That's right though. But their whole problem was offense all year. They have obviously King Felix. And they have the Japanese guy's name escapes me right now. I want to say Iwa. It's Ikawa. Oh, his name escapes me. I can't remember his name for the life of me. I feel bad. But I mean, they got pitching. I want them to do well so bad. That division got good really quickly. But like I said, they got three bats. Like Logan Morrison I guess he's kind of power lefty. And Corey Hart is better than whoever they had out there. And obviously Robinson Cano is going to be fantastic. But I want to say the Mariners, just because I want them to do well. So I want to see them do well finally. I'm sick of them being terrible. I want to see the Pirates do well. I love the Pirates. I've been a big Pirates supporter for a decade. Because they've always been pretty... I'm the kind of guy who's in the underdog. That's why I'm a Bucks fan, I guess. But I guess the Pirates ballpark is fantastic. I love it. They got the Jolly Roger. I love I don't know. I just enjoy a lot their tradition and their team and the fact that they're a fucking pirate. And Andrew McCutcheon's pretty good last I checked. And they got Francisco Liriano now. Are you fucking kidding me? He had 1.23 ERA with the Twins 1 year. Then he got hurt and he was dumb. But he's coming back to the Pirates. Resurgent for the Pirates. Man, Neil Walker, they got quite the team. I love the fucking Pirates, man. I wish they could have been in the World Series against the Red Sox. Maybe the Red Sox wouldn't have won. I don't know, but either way, I enjoy seeing the Pirates succeed really badly. But this year, I want the Seattle Mariners to do well so bad. And every year, you think the Angels are, especially after adding Josh Hamilton last year, and they fucking shit the bed. It's ridiculous. That shouldn't happen to that team. It shouldn't happen to that team, but it did. And nothing to really do about it. You just gotta kind of, I don't know. It's just weird, man. It's weird. You don't. It's because baseball is less of a. Okay, this is gonna sound weird. Baseball is less of a team sport, but more of a team sport. So by that I mean baseball. Even if you have 4 guys who don't get along. It's not really going to affect their ability to hit the ball. I guess if, your second baseman and shortstop don't like each other, then you're going to have problems in double plays. But, if batter 2, 6, 8, and 9 don't like each other, it's not going to affect their ability to hit the ball. They're still going to hit the ball. Or, team chemistry. I guess fielding, but offensively it shouldn't. It's supposed to basketball. If you have guys that just don't get along and don't work well with each other, you're going to have just a very, very jittery offense and a bad offense, and it's probably not going to work out. But as opposed to like in basketball, one guy can take over a game. Where in baseball, one guy probably can't take over a game because of all the components you need for a team to work. But at the same time, it's like less team oriented. Whereas your team, I guess, doesn't necessarily need to get along to succeed. I mean, if your pitcher and catcher hate each other, then forget about it. They're not. You got to get a new catcher or something because if they're not on the same page, you're gonna have some problems. But you know what I mean. More or less, as opposed to like football as well. If you have if your offensive linemen don't mesh well, then you're not gonna be able to block the. You're not going to block for the quarterback all that well. I don't know. I'm very, jittery this episode. It's weird. I'm really tired. That's why. I don't know. But this podcast, like I said, it's more just kind of weird. I don't know. Just me talking. You can listen, maybe. I don't know. Maybe enjoy the sound of my voice. Who knows? This usually gets, 200 views or whatever. I don't know. It's fine. But, yeah. So, I would love... My bold prediction of the decade is I want to see Pirates Mariners World Series. Let's make it happen. Calling it now. Pirates, Mariners, Pirates in 6. But that will be the end of this podcast. I don't really have much to talk about. I would love just things below if you want to hear about them. Maybe I can be more. This was not planned. This was me just going, yeah, whatever, I'll do it, sure. But if I can plan it out, it can be a little better. But hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I guess I'll rate, comment, sub, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.